Explaining changes of state. Chemistry lesson 4. Heating solids. What happens to particles when they are heated? When solids are heated, they expand. The particles in solids are arranged in a fixed pattern. The particles are held together strongly and are tightly packed. The particles in the solid vibrate. The heat energy is transferred to the particles. The more energy the particles have, the more they vibrate. As the particles vibrate more, they take up more space. The particles are still held in a position by the attractive forces between them. Melting solids. What happens to solids when it heats more? When solids are heated even more strongly, they melt. They become liquid. The particles in the solid vibrate more and more as heat energy is transferred to them. The particles vibrate so much that the attractive forces between them are no longer strong enough to hold them in a fixed pattern. They are able to slide past one another. The forces are still strong enough for the particles to stay in touch with one another. The more the liquid is heated, the more energy is transferred to the particles and the more the particles move. Boiling liquids. Let's see what will happen to the particles in liquids when it's boiled. When liquids are heated, they evaporate and eventually they boil. In liquids, the particles touch each other. The particles are held together weakly. The particles move more as heat energy is transferred to them. Some particles have enough energy to break the weak attractive forces holding them together. These particles can escape into the air as gas particles. Cooling gases. The particles in a gas are free to move anywhere and spread out. There are no forces holding them. When a gas gets cooler, it condenses to form a liquid. When gas particles reach a cold surface, some of the heat energy transfers from the particles to the surface. The particles move left and get closer together. They form a liquid. Freezing liquids. When a liquid freezes, it becomes a solid. The particles in a liquid move and slide past each other. As heat energy is transferred from the particles to the environment, the particles move more slowly and the liquid gets cooler. The cooler the liquid is, the less the particles are able to move or slide past each other. Eventually, the particles have so little energy they can only vibrate. They become arranged in a fixed pattern to form a solid. Summary of the lesson. Particles vibrate or move depending on how much energy they have. Energy can be transferred to or from the particles. The energy of the particles can overcome the forces holding particles together. Thank you.